What's going on, guys? Main Event Star here, and welcome to the Hell in a Cell World Heavyweight Title Simulation match. Apparently, this year, it is the Big Show versus Sheamus. Not exactly the most exciting matchup, I must say, but at least it's not Sheamus versus Alberto Del Rio. I think we can all agree upon that. I'm pretty well tired of that match. I think everybody was tired of that match in June. Was June the first time they worked? I don't even remember. Not important, because that feud was not important at all. That feud had negative heat. Nobody cared about that feud. And they went on to headline like 3 or 4 pay-per-views. That's the sad thing about it. But now it's the Big Show's turn. And it's the same Big Show storyline. It is every time he gets a title match. The Big Show comes back. He's dominant. And he wins a number 1 contenders match. And now he's the number 1 contender. And he's going to lose. Is it not a foregone conclusion that the Big Show's not going to win this match? I'm pretty well convinced that Sheamus is going to win this match. It'll probably be a pretty good test for Sheamus. And a pretty good chance to prove himself as the World Heavyweight Champion. Since really the only 2 guys he's defended the title against have been Daniel Bryan and Alberto Del Rio. He's never had a tough physical monster of an opponent, which is kind of a shame because, as my brother and I would reiterate, we love big super heavyweights that are clobbering. Tensai versus Sheamus the other week, awesome match. Loved it. But this will be a decent test for Sheamus for the World Heavyweight title reign that he's currently had, which he's been World Heavyweight Champion since WrestleMania. And I can't think of one, he had the really, really good match at Extreme Rules with Daniel Bryan, and I think they had a rematch the next month. See, maybe that's just because the WWE programming is just blended into my head this year for some reason, and I can't remember anything. I can remember every title reign that the WWE title has had and memorize them and spit them out by heart. And I can remember the match card for, King of the Ring 1993, but I can't even remember a pay-per-view that happened 4 months ago. But that's just a sign of the WWE. Check out Sheamus with the belly-to-belly suplex on the Big Show there. I hope they bust that move out. That'd be tremendous. In fact, Sheamus throws the Big Show around a lot in this match. Hopefully they will fix that for WWE 13. I really hope so. But I think this match will be a standard super heavyweight match. It'll actually probably be a lot like Sheamus versus Mark Henry from SummerSlam, I believe, last year when Mark Henry was on his world title reign. That was a pretty solid match, actually. So hopefully that match will kind of be like this one. Probably not. But I think this match is just a means to an end because I believe there is a certain person that carries around a little briefcase called Money in the Bank that will be cashing in after this match and finally getting a world title reign that he deserves. Hopefully, at the end of this match, it either ends with a Broad Kick or a WMD that will knock the person out, leading to Dolph Ziggler coming out, cashing in, and winning the world title. Wouldn't it be hilarious, too, if Big Show actually beats Sheamus, but then Sheamus gives him a Broad Kick, and then Dolph comes out and cashes in? So Big Show gets 2 hilariously short title reigns. That would be kind of... It would play up a little bit. That'd be pretty good. I could see that happening, actually. And it would be pretty hysterical, because the poor Big Show... the WWE likes to give what I call loyalty title reigns. The biggest example was Kane a couple years ago. Whenever he got that main event push, Bob Holly's one main event match at the Royal Rumble that one time. Mark Henry's title run, loyalty pushes. Guys that have been there forever, so let's just give them the title just to say, hey, thanks for being here forever. And the Big Show's loyalty title reign was 10 minutes long after Daniel Bryan cashed in last year. Yeah. Poor Big Show. But at this point, Big Show doesn't need the title, so there's no real point of putting it on him unless you're going to hotshot it to somebody else. So, but anyways, Hell in a Cell. I'm not sure how this pay-per-view will shape up. It will shape up whatever I get to see at the Survivor Series. Bought my tickets to the Survivor Series. I live in the Evansville area down in southern Indiana, so we're going to make the trip up to Indy. So hopefully whatever happens on this show sets up for a really good Survivor Series, considering I paid a lot of money for tickets. So hopefully Hell in a Cell sets up something really good for the Survivor Series. That's my main hope for this pay-per-view. I've actually heard rumors that The Undertaker is going to be at the Survivor Series. Can anybody confirm that? If you've heard that rumor, please leave a comment below if you know any news about it, because I haven't really heard much. I actually read something today, and I bought tickets Saturday, so hopefully The Undertaker will be there. That'd be great. That would be really freaking awesome. Anyways, we're getting off track. Back to Hell in a Cell. This is not going to be the main event. It's probably going to be, I don't even know, is it going to be a Hell in a Cell match? They didn't say that on Raw or SmackDown, or never confirmed any such thing. So I don't know if it's going to be just a regular match or a Hell in a Cell match. But it doesn't make any sense at all for these two to fight in Hell in a Cell. And it would really cheapen the gimmick, because Hell in a Cell, I was brought up with it being, the feud ender. It was the match that ended the feud, and it was bloody, and it was violent. Well, it's not going to be bloody because of wonderful PG standards, but actually I do think Hell in a Cell is kind of useless now without the blood, because the last ones could have really benefited from it, but, we live in 2012, not 1989, and I understand why they don't use blood in wrestling anymore. But anyways, hopefully this match will be just as good as this simulation, because this simulation was actually a really good back and forth match, even though Sheamus threw the Big Show around a lot. And that will definitely not happen in this match. And actually, it gets to a point. Take a look. Tilt the World Backbreaker by Sheamus. If that happens, I will mark out. I will just mark straight out of my chair, because that would be tremendous and impressive. But it's very doubtful it will happen. Check out the Big Show with the subs. Subs on the Big Show. Actually, that was kind of the story this match told in the simulation. Sheamus would throw out all the big moves, and then Big Show would wear Sheamus down with like a submission hold, maybe an abdominal stretch, or that single leg Boston Crab right there. And it was a really good back and forth simulation. I was quite impressed with how it turned out. But at the end here, I slapped on, hopefully, what will happen at the end with Dolph Ziggler running out and cashing in his Money in the Bank and winning the World Heavyweight Championship. Overall, I think this match will be a complete throwaway main event match. Actually, it won't even be a main event match. It'll be it's probably going to be like the third or fourth match on the card. And nobody's going to remember it the day after. They'll probably do a rematch. That's blows my mind that they'll do a pay-per-view match, and then the next night they'll have the immediate rematch. As Sheamus does the Celtic Cross yet again for the second time in this match. Here we go. He's going to put the Big Show away. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 2.99. That was so close. They had me fooled whenever I was actually watching the sim, because you got me, WWE 12. That doesn't happen very often. And then I thought he was going to get the submission right here with this full Nelson. He Sheamus with the master lock. He puts the master lock, and the Big Show breaks the master lock. That is what happens when anybody but Chris Masters puts on a full Nelson. Big Show comes out with the STF out of the corner. Samoa Joe strong style. I like it. This is where the match really picks up, actually. It was a good feeling out process, and then after that, the match kind of picked up, and they throw some counters in there, and actually the Big Show will knock Sheamus out of the ring here in a moment. He hits the big standing leg drop, and Sheamus rolls out. Big Show walks out. Sheamus rolls back in. Big Show humps the ring. I don't know what happened there, but check this out. Big Show choke slam on the floor. Ugh, that does not feel good. And then I thought he was going to go for it again, or possibly do something to put Sheamus through the table, but he rolls him back inside the ring, looking for the pin, looking for the victory, possibly winning the World Heavyweight Championship. but I will let this one just kind of play out. I added the cutscenes at the end of Dolph Ziggler winning the World Heavyweight Championship. Hope you guys enjoyed that. My name is Main Event Star. If you like this channel, please leave a comment and like this video. If you didn't like this video, dislike it. Tell me what I can do better next time. I'm only going to get better through generated content from you guys. So if you guys have any suggestions on any matches you would like to see sim, maybe some classic matches, something to that effect, please let me know in the comments below. My name is Main Event Star. Hope you enjoyed, and enjoy the rest of the match, and hopefully Hell in a Cell whenever it's on pay-per-view.
6! And Big Show loses his vertical base. Into the cover, hooks the leg. One, two, three. Sheamus wins.